Hello, I'm Madeleine Wright, and here I am at a wedding in Mali, West Africa in February of 2011. I could not resist the opportunity to join the women dancing, and to my amazement, I was draped in the white shawl for being the best dancer. For me, this was a Lifetime Achievement Award. How on earth did my competency in African dance develop to earn such recognition? The answer is the history of the African Dance Society at Houston Community College, where I teach psychology. But the story begins in 1976, when my husband Booker, an orthopedic surgeon, was stationed at Scott Air Force Base. Scott is located 18 miles from East St. Louis, where the legendary Katherine Dunham's dance company was in residence at the Southern Illinois University's Performing Arts Training Center. For 2 years, I studied dance with Archie Savage 4 times a week. I had no idea that he had been Miss Dunham's partner and had appeared in 27 films and 5 Broadway plays. He was such a motivating teacher, I was convinced that the people of Houston would enjoy his classes as much as I did, and that we could train teachers in Houston to teach African dance. Deborah Quanaim, the dance teacher, agreed to host the workshop in her HCC dance studio, and Sue Cox, my boss, provided financial resources. Thus, the African Dance Society was born at HCC in 1984, when a 69-year-old Archie Savage came to Houston for a 2-week residence. His love of his students is apparent. HCC resident dance instructor Deborah Quanaim and adjunct instructor Anita Lemon joined in the fun. For the summers of 1985 and 86, Pearl Reynolds of the Dunham Company, who taught Dunham technique at the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theatre, the Dance Theatre of Harlem, and the Performing Arts Training Center in East St. Louis, joined Archie in Houston, which provided Houston's dance community with the opportunity to take 2 classes per day. African Dance Society students were so excited about continuing the workshops that they volunteered their dance skills for several benefit performances. And here are photographs of Deborah Quanaim's HCC repertory dancers, board member Lucy Dabney on the left and Lindy Yeaney in the center. The next photo shows Rosalind Holt of Kwaku Productions giving her all. Dr. Rosalind Livelyberger, dance teacher at Texas Southern University, also helped us with fundraising. And here she is with Deborah and I at a tea for the financial supporters before the 1986 dance workshop. Bay Area dance luminary and Haitian dance expert Blanche Brown taught an African Dance Society workshop in the summer of 1987. The same year, Ghanaian master drummer C.K. Ganyo taught dance and drum workshops. Watch Uncle C.K., as he was known, work with his students.
Yeah, now you understand. Now this is what we're doing. Sit up, down, up, and down, up, and down, up, and down, up, and down.
The 1987 workshop culminated in a performance at the Shrine of the Black Madonna's Cultural Center Chapel, where you can see our 11-year-old daughter Nyala performing in an oversized dashiki with the other workshop participants. The Society for the Performing Arts, SPA Houston, began to partner with us in 1988 when we hosted a workshop with Oakland, California's Fua Dia Congo at the Shrine of the Black Madonna Cultural Center's dance studio with the Kibaland School students. The African Dance Society and the Jewish Community Center collaborated on a workshop with Claude Marchand, formerly of the Dunham Company, and the director of the Claude Marchand Dance Company in Sweden. Brenda Jones of the HCC Government Department and African Dance Society board member's daughter, Ayana, was in the class and delights in the memory that Mr. Marchand exchanged holiday cards with her for several years. In 1989, Juilliard graduate and 20-year veteran of the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theatre, Marilyn Banks came to HCC and partnered with Dunham Company veteran Tommy Gomez for yet another intensive. The members of the Jewish Community Center Dance Committee, Betty Morgan, Hilda Frank, Maxine Silberstein, are pictured here with my husband Booker and Miss Banks at a reception. The 1990 workshop featured Kim Bears of Philadelphia's famed Philadanco Dance Company, where she is assistant director to Miss Joan Myers. Miss Bears studied intensively with Pearl Primus and won the 1992 Bessie Award for Dance and Performance. Dr. Livelyberger, our son Kiana, and I are enjoying Miss Bear's class. An older Nyala Wright was still participating in our workshops. The African Dance Society's fundraising and grant-writing efforts reached their zenith in 1990 with a teaching residency of the Chuck Davis African Dance Ensemble. Mr. Davis danced with Olatunji, Bernice Johnson, Pearl Primus. He studied in Senegal, Côte d'Ivoire, and Guinea. Pate People marvel at the way this 200-pound man can move. His company also performed in HCC's historic Heinen Theatre, where, as you can see, the audience really got involved. Ethnomusicologist Professor Mark Sunkett and Kwambe drum and dance ensemble member Consuelo Davis came to HCC and also taught a workshop in the community at Fleming Middle School. The next dance scholar in residence was noted dance author Kariamu Welsh-Asante, professor and chair of the Boyer School of Music and Dance at Temple University. Dr. Welsh-Asante is the creator of the Mbandala dance technique, a Pan-African contemporary technique. She is the author of 6 books and the recipient of a National Endowment for the Arts and a Guggenheim Fellowship. The Links Incorporated Houston chapter adopted the mission of the African Dance Society of bringing professional dance training to the next generation of dancers in Houston, and continued to partner with SPA by providing financial support for the workshops. This commitment to excellence was demonstrated by Charmaine Hunter, prima ballerina of the Dance Theatre of Harlem's African dance class. We also sponsor classes for the Soweto Dance Company when HCC students learned boot dancing. Dewana Smallwood of the Alvin Ailey Company taught African dance classes at HCC in 2003 and 2005. I was distressed to find that Miss Smallwood was no longer with the company, but discovered from Judith Jameson that she was teaching at Oprah School in South Africa. You can see Glenn Allen Sims with HCC students. My link sister, Judge Clarice Yates, and I were delighted to participate in the workshop. The same year that the HCC Department of International Initiatives awarded Deborah Quanaim and me a travel grant to study the International Dance Program at the Centre de Danse de Marais in Paris. We studied Afro-Brazilian dance with Madame Castro, who actually taught the Dunham bar technique. We studied African dance with Madame Cora, in whose class you can actually see Deborah take flight. The legacy of the African Dance Society continues at Houston Community College, where dance and diversity go together. The dance department has expanded to 3 full-time instructors. Shawnee Henderson Sterling, Dance Discipline Chair and lead instructor at HCC's Spring Branch campus, is seen dancing in Ghana as a Fulbright scholar. Julie Bada of HCC Central College dance faculty even drums in her African dance classes. Maggie Lasher, also of Central College, specializes in world dance. My dear friend, Deborah Quanaim died August 24th, 2009, and the dance studio where Archie Savage and most of the other wonderful teachers I have described in word, picture, and video taught was renamed Studio Q in Deborah's honor. Houston Community College awarded me a sabbatical for the spring 2011 semester to document the history of the African Dance Society at the college. So now you understand how 35 plus years of study, practice, and sharing my passion for dance made a difference in my life and the lives of others. In the words of Joseph Campbell, follow your bliss. I did.